my name.
That's my new favorite song.
It's perfect.
My new favorite version of you.
We have a special MC this afternoon. This is Maddox. He's going to introduce our first guest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome. That's 3 welcomes.
Welcome to our show.
Story, songs, and ballads.
Story, songs, and ballads.
Our first guest.
Our first guest.
Point to that guy. Joe. Well done.
Maddox.
Maddox.
It's gonna be.
Mark, take us home.
Okay, thank you. When I was in fifth grade, I was 10 years old, and the music teacher at Highlands Public Elementary School was a woman named Mrs. Clay. Shoot, I forgot her name. We'll call her Mrs. Clay. Her son's name was Clay. I'll think of her name. God
Clay.
rest her soul. She was an intense woman, trained at the conservatory and assigned to teach elementary school music. She couldn't understand why we wanted to play baseball more than listen to Bach. She smoked all the time. And in our school, every 5th grader was required to try out for the 5th grade choir. And they divided us into 2 choirs, the choir and everyone else who tried out. And that was me. And so we had the big spring program of folk songs, and in our part of the program, we were going to sing John Henry. And I knew the story of John Henry by the time I was 10, and I loved John Henry. And she would start playing the piano, and I would start yelling it out as loud as I could. Because when I was 10, I played sports, and I knew in sports, if you were the fastest and the loudest, you'd win something. And all of a sudden, Mrs. Honer got up from her piano. She goes, "Children, keep singing." And she's looking around for the oddball. And there I was in the back going, "Where's John Henry?" She goes, "Mark, dear, come forward." And she puts me off on the end of the stage by myself. I got my own microphone, you see? So I did win something. And she said, "Don't sing a word except Lord, Lord." And I thought it was a prize. And then as we practiced and practiced, I realized, this music business is rough. And but God bless Mrs. Honer. She didn't live long after that. She died of a stroke. And God bless her soul. And
You had nothing to do with it.
all I know is I'm singing the whole damn song for you today. When John Henry was a little baby, sitting on his pappy's knee, gave one loud and long and lonely cry, "This hammer be the death of me, Lord, Lord, this hammer be the death of me." You sing that now. "This hammer be the death of me, Lord, Lord, this hammer be the death of me." And the captain said to John Henry, "I'm gonna bring me a steam drill round. I'm gonna bring me a steam drill out on the job. I'm gonna whoop John Henry on down, Lord, Lord, I'll whoop John Henry on down." Sing it! "I'm gonna whoop John Henry on down, Lord, Lord, I'll whoop John Henry on." John Henry said to the captain, "Lord, a man ain't nothing but a man. And before I let that steam drill beat me down, I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord, I'll die with this hammer in my hand." Now sing it! "I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord, I'll die with this hammer in my hand." Oh, the sun shines so hot and burning. Oh, there wasn't no like water from a hill. The day John Henry let his hammer fall, Lord, Lord. John Henry let his hammer fall. The day John Henry let his hammer fall, Lord, Lord, yeah. John Henry let his hammer fall. Play that thing! He broke his poor heart. He laid down that hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. He laid down that hammer and he died. Yeah, he laid down that hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. He laid down that hammer and he died. Now the man who invented that steam drill, Lord, he thought he was mighty fine. John Henry drove it 15 feet. You know that steam drill made only 9, Lord, Lord. That steam drill made only 9. You know that steam drill made only 9, Lord, Lord. That steam drill made only 9. When John Henry was a little baby, sitting on his pappy's knee, gave one loud and long and lonely cry. This hammer be the death of me, Lord, Lord. This hammer be the death of me. This hammer be the death of me, Lord, Lord. This hammer be the death of me. There it is. Thank you, everybody. Tom Prasado Rao, Joe Jenks, our spiritual leader, Ken Longquist. Thank you, Ken. You did a great job.
Mark Dvorak.
All right, thanks. Let's get ready to have our closing sing. We'll all sing together to close up the weekend. Thanks, buddy.
Remember Tommy's mother?